guys. I'm okay. You only trip a few times, it's all good. I guess you could say for this video, I've decided I wanted to go ahead and build a Justice League of my own. So, what I've decided to do today, guys, is give you my version of an Elemental Hero deck. Now, if you don't know, I don't want to play heroes the way other people play heroes. I don't like the Gumblar thing. I think it's unfair, and it shouldn't be a game. Or, shouldn't be a game. Shouldn't be a thing in the game. So I won't be doing it for this deck profile. This will be like, for me, this will be like what legitimately a hero deck should look like. This is just my opinion. You are not required to agree with me. Now, if you're new here, we're going to have this little conversation at the front. We get the little, we get the replays, show you the deck in action, and then, at the end, we'll go over the deck with the deck profile. And there will be a time code in the pinned comment below, when I get to it, to the deck profile. So you can skip past all the rest of the stuff. Okay. This is my version of the Elemental Hero deck. I love superheroes. They're my other passion, in case you guys didn't know that. So, without further ado, let's go see my personal Justice League in action. And there you have it, guys. This is my empowered hero deck of December 2018. I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, I didn't want to play heroes the way other people play heroes, so there's no Gumblar here. This is really all about the hero stuff. So, like, if you look at the extra deck here, like, basically, aside from, like, 4 extra deck monsters, it's all heroes, man. All heroes. And, you know, we got Isolde here. She's our, you know, she's the warrior lady, as you know. We got Underclock Taker, Excalibur, Abyss Dweller. You know, basically we're anti-graveyard with this deck, while using the graveyard. Can we add Hypocrite to the list of heroes? I'm just kidding. So this deck is a little bit interesting. Like, obviously you see Absolute Zero here. He's my favorite elemental hero. So, well, actually out of all the hero monsters, Absolute Zero is my favorite. So, but some of the stuff here was inspired by Team Samurai X1. He was talking about getting like BLS because we can't use it. Excuse me. On the turn that we get it. So basically, the 2 cards we search off of Isolde or BLS and Necrogardna. That's just so we can discard them or use, or well, not BLS, but we can like discard Necrogardna, you know, using empowerment, and then we use it to protect our cards from the graveyard. It's kind of funny how easy it really is to actually like use Malicious and stuff. And the reason why we're using an empowered engine is because, like, if you draw Malicious, it fucking sucks. So the idea here is now we have cards that are, it's okay to hit the graveyard. We also have Breakthrough Skill, serving that same purpose. If we happen to draw the Divine Sword Phoenix Blade, it doesn't suck as bad. We got a few level 3s, obviously. Aqua Dolphin, because, you know, fuck hand traps. We got the Sacred Tree here. This card's just a free summon, essentially. You actually don't even need this card, really. You can replace this with anything you want. I just needed another warrior that was a water type, so I could go for Absolute Zero and or Vapor. Because I don't own an Acid, so that's why I'm using Vapor, in case you were wondering. If I owned Acid, I would totally go with Acid over Vapor, but because, you know, Acid's just a better card. We got Power of the Guardian, DDR, Moon Mirror Shield, Divine Sword, Autonomous Action Unit, the standard equip spells for the Isolde engine. Then we've got, you know, the Typhoon, because, you know, we need some back row hate outside of Stratos. Yes, guys, Stratos is also a back row hate card. I know, shocking, and I have used it. This is probably the best tech card ever right here. This is what people aren't expecting, and it's Blackhorn of Heaven, because everyone remembers it being used in Xyz era, but the truth is, it's basically says screw you to Lynx, because Lynx are the same type of summon as Xyz. So the beauty of this card is it's like, oh, I'm not going to pay any life points, and I get to negate one of your cards. Haha. Which I really like that. This is another tech card I like, Pot of Acquisitiveness, because basically we do a lot of banishing between the Sword and Malicious and Miracle Fusion. I'm like, why don't I just put those cards back so I can use them again later? And sometimes you even get rid of nothing but extra deck monsters, and they all go back and you just get to draw a card. It's pretty fun. I also like it because you can put back Maliciouses, or a Malicious, so you can use the one in the graveyard again. Kind of allowing you to do it again immediately. That's kind of a cool little niche trick there. Yeah. So this is my my hero deck. Obviously, BLS is our Big Daddy boss monster for this deck, and of course we have the hero engine, and we have our. I mean, a lot of people forget this, but heroes actually have their own negator. We have a lot of like plus cards with you know, Divine Wind and Diane. Dark Claw is a pain in the ass. And Absolute Zero is like a. Excuse me. Is a torrential tribute on legs. And then we have, you know, Excalibur just here to beat stuff over. Abyss Dweller, say F you to graveyards. Basically, if you're up against a graveyard-based deck, you get Abyss Dweller or Dark Claw, you just win. The only thing that I've come into having issues with is like trying to go into like my bigger or try to link off or open link zones. That's the only challenge I've had so far, but that doesn't mean it won't change in the future. I wish the Dread Decimator here was a little more generic, like maybe just requiring one hero monster and the rest being warriors. But it is what it is. So anyway, guys, if you like this deck and you want to help me make it a little bit better without Gumblar, that's the only stipulation. If you know of some card ideas that would make this deck a little bit better without using, you know, overly expensive staples, and or, you know, you can use the budget version of said staple. But you know, try to keep it, you know, try to keep the options cheap. This is, you know, something that we want people to be able to maybe think about playing. So keep it cheap, and also, if you can think of any other cards that might make this deck a little bit better, you know, put it in the comments below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Anyway, guys, also I want to remind you guys, I am still in a race with Yusei of YGO Pro, and I'm going to gain on him, guys. After the YouTube did their robot purge, I actually went up in subscribers. How weird is that, right? So if you want to help me gain on Yusei some more, so I can beat him in this race to 500, make sure you sub to me. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm Ben 2000 YGO, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.